is here for the press conference. We're going to go ahead and turn the microphone over to our new champion, or our repeating champion, Donnie Schatz. Donnie, congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Thanks, it was great. I got to thank the 1,100 plus people that were part of our sign and ride program. The program that Bill and Mich come up with to get the fans more involved with the car. And, I didn't get to thank them earlier, but I'd like to take the time to thank them now for getting involved with it and being a part of it. It was pretty cool to be able to get 1,100 names in Victory Lane.
I'd like to ask the first question. Harry?
Donnie, you talked about last year was going to make you hungry, and talk a little bit about that.
Well, it's I guess it's just the same mentality you race with every day, but yeah, I don't know what it is. I wish I could pinpoint what it is that makes us consistent here with the 1-2 finishes, because I'd like to bottle it up and sell it to a hell of a lot of people. Shane's got it figured out. He's on roll coming from the back, but just very lucky to be with great people. You know, all the people at STP and RL, Chevrolet, Tony Stewart, just put us with the best people, and thankfully today we got the best results.
Shane, talk about your run from the back.
Just flat out, you know, it was last year I felt like it was 2 different races because I guess I started a little closer to the front, but this year it was just flat out for 50 laps, and you know, this guy here, he started 2 rows in front of me and I couldn't see him in a lap, so I knew I had my work cut out for me, and I looked up at the board on our first caution, and he was already in the top 3 or 4. So, yeah, I just can't thank my guys enough, Rockstar Makita and Lucas Solo, and Paul and Corey, and you know, everybody worked hard all week, and I felt like our performance showed it.
Questions? Yes.
Donnie, take us through. Obviously, you had 2-3 wide passes for the lead. That's something unusual. Take us through both those passes.
Well, on the restart when we started third there, I see Sam go to the bottom, and I didn't know if he was, he's kind of crafty. And I thought maybe he was going to kind of let us go and see where we were racing at, and then blow our doors off, make us look silly. And I don't know, he was awful good there to that point, and I just went where they weren't. You know, Brad Sweet was there behind him, and Sam was on the bottom, so I kind of went out around him and got a good run. But my car was just way better on the bottom early. I could stay there for probably the first 15 laps, but after that I had a heck of a lot of trouble staying there. I had to had to slow down so much to be able to stay down in that little wet strip. So I had to move off it.
Next question. Sure.
For Donnie. Wednesday night, it looked like you were going to have him covered there too in the engine blows. What are you thinking at that point?
I'm not going to tell you what I was really thinking. But, that's the hard part of the sport. We all have emotions. We all get mad. You take 5 or 10 minutes and just keep to yourself, and then so you don't say something silly. Believe me, I was wanting to erupt on the engine builder, and I didn't. Thank God, because he's the guy that helped me get here tonight. But the string of consistency that he's built us, we haven't had failures. Obviously, something was wrong with that thing from the word go, because it didn't make 18 or 20 laps on it for brand new, and had something break. So it's nothing they did. Like I said, it's just emotion. Sometimes they get the best of you, and I used to have my dad there to kick me in the behind when I was wanting to run my mouth, and I kind of learned that lesson. So I'm glad I was able to keep quiet, and it's just the way it goes. It's I was actually really excited to start 13 from having a 24th place finish in the feature. I was sweating bullets, thinking we're going to be having to run the B, and I didn't want to do that. It's an extra 22 laps or whatever it was. I was just glad to be locked in the A, and then it actually worked out pretty good for us to start 13th. So just got lucky on all ends that we got the points we did in qualifying and the points in the heat.
Justin.
I'm just curious for Sammy, what adjustments did you make mid-race?
Not much. Just change tires and turn the car off. That's about it. We just didn't make a very good restart there after that red, and once I got in that position, I thought I'd just kind of sit there and watch and see what happens, and try to conserve and try to make it to the finish. So this is a little different for me. we had a great car. It's just, I got held up a little bit after that, the second half there for a bit, and in the one corner, lost a lot of ground, but it seemed like we were making it up, and I was trying to make it, be right there at the end, just to run as slow as I could to win, but I guess I was too slow.
Anyone else? Eric?
For Shane, you passed like 500 cars this week. I mean, it's what do you attribute to your success here? I mean, is it ASCS, and some people claim the cars are a little bit harder to drive there. That's what Tim Schaefer was saying the other night here.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what it is. What's kind of crazy is we come here for weekly shows and we stink the place up, or have crazy, bad luck, or, when we come here, it just seems like we're hitting on all 8 cylinders, and, anytime we come here prior to the Nationals, and we do have bad luck, we tend to come here and, forget about the unfortunate situations we were in prior to the Knoxville Nationals or the 360 Nationals. So I don't know what it is, honestly. I mean, we came here last year with a brand new ART car that was a little unique, and it worked out good for us. And Paul put together another one identical to that one, and came back here this year, and it was just like that. So the car last year, it just rolls around the track nice. I mean, I don't. 50 laps went by really quick, and I don't fight it, and I think that's a key here, is you can't fight your car, because if you don't have corner speed, you don't have straightaway speed, and my car was able to go top, bottom, top, middle, wherever I wanted it to go.
So Brady, you're sitting up there with a lot of championships and a lot of wins. What does it feel like to be the rookie of the year for the Knoxville Nationals?
Oh, well, it doesn't quite feel as good as it was going to. We were going second in that meeting and thought we were going to be, running the A feature with these guys. But, we struggled at 360 Nationals pretty bad. And then Sunday at the non-win race, it just seemed that our week just turned around right there. And we were able to run good at both non-win races, and then come to the 410 Nationals, and we got a good draw and got some luck in our heat race and run good in the feature. Just had a couple stints of bad luck, but our expectations weren't this high, and we exceeded what we came here to do, and glad to get this year under my belt and come back next year and hopefully be up there with these guys.